It's 2:13 a.m. The room is silent. Your phone is face down. You have work tomorrow. You are exhausted. And yet, your brain has decided that now is the perfect time to revisit every mistake you've ever made. That awkward thing you said 5 years ago, that opportunity you missed, that text you wish you never sent, that future you're not prepared for. And suddenly, you're wide awake. Not because something is happening, but because your mind won't stop acting like something is. Why? Why does your brain become the loudest voice in the world the moment everything else goes quiet? Here's the strange part. Most people think nighttime overthinking starts at night. It doesn't. It starts during the day. Because all day long, you're busy. You scroll, you reply, you watch, you listen, you work, you consume. Every spare second gets filled with something. A video, a notification, a conversation, a distraction. And without realizing it, you spend most of your day outrunning your own thoughts. Then night arrives. The distractions leave. The noise disappears. And for the first time in hours, there is nowhere left to run. So the thoughts you've been postponing all day finally catch up. Not because they're new, because they've been waiting. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that the thoughts keeping you awake are rarely random? They're usually about things that feel unfinished, an uncertain future, a damaged relationship, a decision you haven't made, a version of yourself you feel you're falling behind. Your brain is obsessed with unfinished things. Psychologists have known this for decades. The mind hates open loops. When something feels incomplete, unresolved, or uncertain, your brain keeps returning to it, again, and again, and again. Not because it's trying to torture you, because it's trying to protect you. That's what makes this so frustrating. The same system designed to help you survive can quietly steal your peace, because your brain isn't designed to make you happy. It's designed to keep you alive. And historically, those were not the same thing. For most of human history, uncertainty could be dangerous. A strange sound outside the cave, a storm approaching, a threat hiding in the dark. The humans who paid attention survived. The humans who ignored potential danger often didn't. So your ancestors passed down a brain that constantly asks one question: what could go wrong? Thousands of years later, that ancient system is still running. Only now, the threats have changed. It's no longer predators. It's social rejection, money, career pressure, loneliness, the fear of wasting your life, the fear that everyone else has figured something out that you haven't. And when you're lying in bed staring at the ceiling, your brain starts searching for answers, as if one more hour of thinking might finally solve everything. But here's the problem. Most nighttime thinking isn't problem solving. It only feels like problem solving. There's a difference. Problem solving moves you forward. Overthinking moves you in circles. One creates clarity. The other creates exhaustion. And the dangerous part is that they look almost identical. You tell yourself you're figuring things out. But if you've been thinking the same thought for 6 months, are you really solving it? Or are you trapped inside it? Because sometimes the mind becomes addicted to searching, not because answers exist, but because uncertainty feels unbearable. So it keeps replaying, rehearsing, analyzing, predicting, trying to reach a finish line that doesn't exist. And then something even stranger happens. The harder you try not to think, the stronger the thought becomes. Imagine someone says, "Whatever you do, don't think about a giant pink elephant." You already did, immediately, because the brain doesn't process "don't" very well. It focuses on the thing itself. The same thing happens at night. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about the breakup. Don't think about the mistake. Your brain hears the topic, not the command, and suddenly that thought becomes even louder, which leads to a surprising realization. Maybe peace doesn't come from controlling your thoughts. Maybe it comes from changing your relationship with them. Because not every thought deserves your attention. Some thoughts are important. Others are simply mental weather. They arrive, they make noise, and if you stop chasing them, they pass. But most people never learn this. They treat every thought like a message, every fear like a prediction, every worry like a warning. So they spend years fighting battles that exist only in their heads. Meanwhile, life keeps moving. The truth is, your mind will always generate thoughts. That's its job. Silence was never the goal. Freedom is the ability to hear a thought without obeying it, to feel uncertainty without needing to eliminate it, to experience fear without letting it drive the car. And once you understand that, something shifts. The thoughts may still appear, but they no longer control the room. Because the loudest thoughts are not always the most important ones. They're often just the ones you've been avoiding the longest. So tonight, when your brain starts another conversation at 2 a.m., don't ask, how do I make this stop? Ask, what am I still trying to finish? Because sometimes, the reason your brain won't shut up at night isn't because it has something important to say. It's because you've spent all day refusing to listen. And if tonight you saw a part of yourself somewhere in this video, then maybe this video wasn't just about you. Maybe there are millions of people who spend every night fighting battles inside their own minds. So if this video resonated with you, let me know by leaving a like. Does your mind get the loudest when the world gets quiet? And if you want to explore more of the hidden truths behind human psychology, emotions, and the way the mind works, subscribe to Thinklify. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing that changes your life is a single new idea. And the next idea you discover might be the one that changes everything.